Good morning, everyone. This is Rod from Diaspora Chicken and Bobo, coming to you this morning, Saturday. I'm on my walk here at the Coon Rapids Dam, getting my exercise on. This is where a lot of us hang out, come and basically some people fish, some people ride their bikes, and this is a nice place to be. I come out here a lot, but before I go any further, hey, why don't you support me by, subscribing? It's free, don't cost you anything. There are a lot of things I want to do with your subscription that benefits all, not just me, and it helps me bring up more content. Let me know you're out there listening. Leave a message or something like that. But now I want to talk about how I bought my land in Liberia. Okay, at the present time, I own 5 plots of land in Liberia. All right, 3 lots in a community where I'm going to put my house. Right now, they're presently building the gate or the wall, and then there's 2 other lots in beachfront property, and I am very proud because now I own property on 2 different continents. There's a lot of people can't say that, especially African Americans. Not because we can't afford it, because a lot of us don't travel like we should travel to get to see the world. There's been a lot of stereotypes put out there that some of them just fear to travel. But, we're going to break that wall and get them all out there because I think Liberia is a good place to travel. Well, the main subject, why I bought my land, how I bought my land in Liberia. Well, one of the things is being, African American, with some DNA coming from Liberia, is the fact that we don't know anybody in Liberia. So that makes it hard. Even when you talk to your friends about the land and who they know and what they, can do for you, some of them are like, they don't want to get involved because they know that there are a lot of people out there that's conning and scamming, and they don't want to, be a part of that, which is a good thing. That lets them know that they care about you and what can happen to you, But you might say, hey, you got an uncle there? Can you get him to do this and that? They'll go, well, I do have an uncle there, but, they'd rather not, get involved. So what I had to do was I had to vet some people, and I had to make phone calls. So, one of the things I did was I did look at YouTube, and I saw some people there that looked honest, and they had businesses in which, not only did they have their business in Liberia, but they had their businesses here in the States. So I began to call those people, and one of them was Zwelda M, who's a fantastic human being, full of integrity and loyalty. And another one was Sam from T&J Constructions. Now, starting with T&J Constructions, I met with the CEO and owner, at Hy-Vee, to talk to him, and that was a good man. We sat there and we talked for about 45 minutes. He was going to help me find some land. He was also going to build for me. He has a business here in the States. He has contracts with some of the counties, here. And I found him to be a man full of integrity. He was excellent. And we were going to do some business together. But the problem with that was I had already, started doing business with Zwelda M. Now, I talked to Zwelda M about maybe 10 months ago. And there was some miscommunications in reference to how much land that I wanted. And so I didn't think that she had the land that I wanted, but she did. So she let me talk to some people that she did businesses with, you know, that lived here in the States. And I thought that that was really cool, you know, that she would do that, you know. And so I talked to the person, he told me about everything. And then, you know, at that point, I decided to just hold off. And then 6 months later, I contacted her again. And guess what? She came through. I did my vetting, found out that her company was a good company to do business with, and I bought my land through her. And now I'm using her business to build my house. You know, these people that I'm talking about are straight up people. I would refer them to anyone. They don't rush you. They don't tell you that, hey, you got to get this land right now because I got 9 other people who want it. They don't do that. Once you say you want this land, they are patient enough to wait for you to decide whether or not you want this land. And that's kind of what happened with me, you know, because you do have, you know, you're kind of scared of getting conned. You ain't got a lot of money, you know, and you don't want to give your money to people that's going to scam you, you know, and they're understanding of that. So what I did was I sent my money to them and was very patient. Now I got my paperwork to my land. I own land, and now they're building a wall for me. And I am very happy. You have no idea how happy I am that this process is going through. You know, they are part of the reason why, you know, I made my decision to go to live in Liberia. You know, I was looking at Ghana at first, and I saw some people there that were honest. Attitude wasn't too good, but I saw some people there that were honest. But Liberia is the place for me because of the fact that their connections to America and the understanding of people like me. You know, I don't say you have to be like me, but I would like it for you to understand me. You know, and understanding me goes a long way. You know, I want my house and stuff built by January when I... Sorry about that. My phone cut off. So the reason why, back to the reason why I, you know, bought my land in Liberia was the fact that, you know, I had people that I trust was able to do the process for me that was there. And these people that I trust, not only did they live in Liberia, but they also lived here in the States. You know, they were legitimate companies that basically did it for me. And when I called them, what was so extraordinary about them was the fact that they didn't charge me a consultant fee, which I was very surprised and shocked that they didn't, you know, because usually people charge you a consultant fee because what they want to do is they want to, you know, get rid of the people who are not serious about, you know, buying, you know, wasting their time. Because you got people out there that will use your time up for 2-3 days and they don't have the money. All they're doing is thinking about it, and you're working hard for them. And then after a week, you get nothing. So the fact that they didn't charge me a consultant fee, I was kind of surprised, you know. Usually people say $50 consultant fee. You know, they didn't. But that's not to say they're not going to do it. But at this particular point in time, you know, they didn't do it for me. And I appreciate that, you know. So, but yeah, subscribe to my channel. And, you know, because there are good things that are going to be happening. And I need to get out some pretty good content. So, thank you. Bye.